Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Baltimore Ravens. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And off we go here in Baltimore. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll roll out here with Purdy. Exiting the pocket right. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face third and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, 49ers.
A gain of 10 yards.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 38 now, here comes second and 8. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's third down.
They'll look to pick this up, third and a yard. We'll try and run here with James. And he's going to have a Niners first down. Able to convert. It's third and short, and they pick up 4.
An early test here for that offensive line, and they come through. They're going to have to continue to find space in the ground game for their running backs to continue to move the chain. So, nice job there. Give them a lot of credit. Now the question is, what is the adjustment on the defensive side of the ball in the next third down situation?
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
They keep it on the ground with James. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. From the gun, it's Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
On fourth down, Purdy. And tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Back
to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Throwing now from the gun. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Nick Bosa. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Oh, he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Purdy. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down. Here's a handoff to James. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
2nd and 10.
Get set.
Here's Purdy. They set up the screen to James. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. 0-0 is the score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Third and 9.
Get set.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And the Ravens are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
The RPO, that one is complete.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Turn and hand this one off. And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it. And he's able to pick up the 1st down.
First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk, trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
4th down.
Here's Matt Ariza now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. A 1st down throw for Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Abdul Carter. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw He brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Fair catch.
Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ready, set.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Set. Liking 18. Hey, Moses, you see it, Moses. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hurt.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 19 Tiger. Check match. Ready.
Trying the right side this time. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 9.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now the Ravens use their 1st timeout. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Ranger. Warriors 70. Let's go.
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for Baltimore. Taken at about the 6. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. They'll start on the ground with James. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6. At the
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Baltimore. After this, here's a 2nd and 6.
It's it.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Humphrey, very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the 1st half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st down, 49ers.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And he will go all the way. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. No problem there on the extra point, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This going to be returned from right around the goal line. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Get it. 18, run. Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At the 18-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. 18, watch out.
On 2nd down, Purdy. Plus to his right. Now he'll run it. The Niners use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down.
18, watch out.
Purdy. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
That's now 4th down.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. The Niners send their field goal unit on the field. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now is the field goal unit. They'll try to pick up 3 points here. This, about as short as you can get. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the 49ers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
Got it. Ready?
A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And He works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second
From the 42-yard line. Here's second down and 3.
Ready.
On the draw, it's Brooks. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
5-yard gain on the play.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Back to the air once more on second down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. A pickup there of 28 yards.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
On the double.
Here's first and 10.
Ready.
They run out of the gun with Brooks.
Brooks, the ball carrier. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Here comes second and 4.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go. Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
On the stop.
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and you're able to force them down for a loss.
Ready.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's now 10-3.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
On the return, here's James. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. On the ground, it is James to start the drive. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Has caught by Pearson. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike. How well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you burn.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he'll wind his way to about the 38-yard line. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. A throw on the move is caught. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Again in the air for Purdy. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Watch out!
They'll send a man in motion left. That's taken in.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Running here is James. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop in behind the line.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss. Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, Purdy. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles. Panther 60. Panther 60. 76.
Now a run to begin the 4th quarter on 1st and 10. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
He'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up third and
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
results in a fourth
And that's
down.
exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 31-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. They set up the screen to James. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's set.
Purdy now on second down. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now third down comes up.
And 7 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up fourth down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 32-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Well, that's how you
line.
get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
19 Tiger.
Right back to him on first down. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Second and 10.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Brings up third down
I got high
and
standards for
10.
offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On third down, they'll try and run it with a draw play. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Come on. 60 Bison.
Hill look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Baltimore. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter. And now it's just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, but we got ourselves a ball game.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Get set.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll swing this out to James. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Second down and 6 now from the 26.
At the 26-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. They'll roll out here with Purdy. Moving to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
A gain of 40 yards. First down, 49ers.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Watch out! Go ahead.
They'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
That's going to be caught. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So now, a big spot coming here. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Steady.
They'll stick to the ground. And he is upended. Awkward-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Back to throw. Going for it all. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively, staying right with him, and we'll bring up 3rd down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
On the coverage.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Here we go. This is 4th down. This is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll go with James, and he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not. Things are pretty much spoken for.
It's now 2nd and 6.
So, a win here for our visitors, the 49ers. They were forced to travel